Really beautiful build, really nice. I can't remember. The kind of end goal of the first Risen was to kill this fire titan, and there was a kind of mini storylines in itself to get to the end, and hopefully this is what this Risen's going to be in relation to little storylines leading to the big one, and I think it will be. That's kind of the way Risen plays, and that's kind of the unique feature about it. But it's really a really beautiful RPG. It's really good. I would highly recommend anyone to get the first Risen, play that, and then come to this one, because there is not much backstory on the first Risen, and you kind of do need to play it to understand fully the story 100%. I will just kind of describe as much as I know or can remember as I go on. But apologies if I do miss anything. Oh shit. That block doesn't seem to do anything. When you hold right down right click, it kind of puts your shield in a parry. I think you might have to time it to perfection to the point where he attacks, but I'm not 100% sure. Maybe not, I'm not too sure. I took quite a bit on the damage there, but these starter mobs have quite a lot of health. They're quite tough actually. I know the starter mobs in the first Risen were really weak. Some flamingo kind of birds on the first Risen, and they were really weak. But these ones are a little bit tougher. So it's nice to see they've up the game from the get-go. I think there's a little cave in here, so we'll have a look around here. It's really nice, this looking cave. Oh, it's suddenly dark, and there's a couple more mobs in here. So I've got a bit of me, there we go. Get rid of these sand devils, pain in the arse they are. Not difficult, but if they catch you off guard, they get a few cheeky hits on you, and you lose a bit of unneeded health. You see at the bottom where I've got a quick slot bar, and there is items you can put in there later on. I know sand is one of them. Voodoo probably comes into play. Weapons, guns, all that kind of comes into play as you go into the game a little bit more. Really nice looking cave there, but there is actually nothing practical about it, I don't think. So we're going to go ahead and jump on the ship to see what's in the next area. Oh, no chest here, I didn't see this on my way down. A torch, generation, and bullets. Right, let's take all them. Let's have a look at this, what did I pick up just then? Oh, usable items, torch. Oh shit, I've just hit that. Right, so if in case we get an area that's dark, we can pull out that torch. So let's... How do I put the torch away? Shit, how do I put the torch away? What the fuck? I have no idea. Fuck it. Alright, once you pull it out, that's it. You can't kind of put it back away. Yeah, that would probably make sense.
So,
yeah, we did.
Barrels and crates.
good lad. This is good stuff.
You got some gold too?
Go to Angus for that.
I'm no longer a member of the...
Funny.
Not for much longer.
So, you're really leaving?
On the next ship going.
So I'm going to skip some of this dialogue that I've already read because it's a little bit boring and
careful.
there's not really much information you need to kind of keep track on, as it's not really important just yet. Radio, let's head up here and talk to the guy up here.
The ship's ready.
I'm ready.
Yep.
Raise the anchor. Set the sail. Helmsman. Set course for...
Here we go. To the next area. This cutscene's pointless, as it basically shows you sailing away. So yeah, here we go. Next island, really nice island, tropical desert. Desert? What the fuck? Tropical forest. Sorry. In the first one there was a lot of tropical forests, and in this one I expected exactly the same.
Ah, you almost look convincing. The Inquisition would disown you again if they saw you in that. Come on, the crew's left. We should leave too. Doubt the Puerto Sacarico garrison will have much of a clue about the pirates. But maybe we can get some clues that'll help us track down their den. We should get ourselves ready for the expedition. Oh, and just a little thing. Next time you tell the captain he should cast off, make sure that I'm...
Right.
Let's go.
So yep, got to the top one. We had to throw the clothes overboard, so we don't look like a member of the Inquisition unless our cover will be blown straight away.
Ah, you got rid of your uniform. I told my chaps I'd given you a due to a not unreasonable explanation. Now, no one will know. What a splendid day.
Right, so we're gonna go to the right here, and there is chests outside this the beach. So we're gonna go and gather them before we head into the little bulk questing area, the first little area. Is Patty following us? Nope, she's not. I'm pretty sure she's meant to. You've got a couple of sand devils this time. I'm positive only one of these comes out here at a time. But they, in packs, they can be fucking dangerous. But they don't do much damage, which is good. In the first Risen, didn't actually fight that many mobs in packs. That I can remember anyway. Increase character stats. A couple of these Sand Devil sensors, so I can sell them. Get a bit of tasty profits. I think the only way to regen health as well is by getting potions and eating kind of herbs that you find on the ground. And I believe you can sleep as well to get your health back. So we'll get the character stats here. Got all the different character stats, they increase different things. More specifically, you can go in here and it will tell you. But for now, I'm going to go with blades. That's what I went with last time, so it makes sense to go with it once again. I will show you what it's like eating herbs. Inventory, usable items. Actually, I don't think I've got much. I can drink the grog, and that will give me my health straight up. But you can also eat the herbs, and they will give you health over time, your regeneration. So I'm going to go head up the other side now. Can I get under this? Nope. Of course I can't. Of course I can't. Why do the plants look like they're shrinking? I don't know if you can see that when you're watching the video, but on my side, the plants look like they're shrinking. Take this.
Aye, aye. Who have we got here? We don't usually get anyone but soldiers and workers around here. People who do something. But you just look like some kind of work-shy lad. What's your business here in Puerto Sacarico?
There we go.
I didn't come here looking for trouble.
Glad to hear it. Got enough undesirable. Listen up. This is a decent place, and I aim to...
Right, you.
Worst comes to the worst, you can always work with the slaves harvesting sugarcane in the field. Get on my wrong side, though, and you'll be seeing the inside of our... Only one guest in there at the moment, so plenty of room for... We understand.
I think.
Yeah, shut up. Right, let's go to the other side now. Get some more herbs. Oyster shell, you can actually open them, and, well, and there's a chance to get an oyster. I will show you here. Loot, oyster shell.
Nothing here.
Nah, so we got one pill. You sell that. Come in handy later on. Oh, what's this thing on the ground? Maki berry. Sounds beautiful. Right, let's take this warthog. Hopefully get some meat from this warthog. Things have quite a lot of health in this Risen 2. In the first Risen, combat was a little bit more tense and awkward, I think, but this one is a little bit more spammy, from what I gathered at the moment. There's like combos, and there will be more interactions with other things like sand and dirty tricks as you go on, but for now it's kind of just spam left click. The first starter mobs in Risen were literally killed in like 3 hits, but whereas these ones are take a lot more than 3 hits. So I'm gonna go over here, loot this chest. It's always a good idea to search around in RPGs, you never know what you're gonna find. Grog gold nugget. So that should sell nicely. Let's take all that. And let's make way over here to the main quest and starting area, kind of area. So that we're quite a bit in that sentence. This game actually released today, actually, in the UK. Not too sure about other release dates around Europe and the world, but I know it got released today on Steam, so I picked it up. Here we go. Right, this little area here. Let's get talking to some guys.
Your report, Lieutenant.
26, 27, 29. What?
Sorry, did I interrupt you?
Did I interrupt you?
Well, yes, but not from anything in... Just making sure the posh folk of Caldera will still have sugar for their tea. It's crazy, isn't it? The whole world's going to shit, and here we are still worrying about pennies and profit. So, you're here looking for a job?
I need to go to the other side of the island. I need to earn some gold. I have to get going now. Let's earn some gold.
I need to earn some gold.
Oh, always plenty of work for day.
How do I sign up?
Go see Osorio. He's the man to speak to. He'll be in his kitchen, in the little building in front of the square.
The thing about Risen, you listen to the text as well. There's a dialogue thing, which you can go back and see what the guy said, and there's also kind of a brief way of reading it. But Risen is quite reliant on listening and taking in information.
I need to go to the other side of the island.
Blimey, you're a brave one, aren't you? All sorts of nastiness running about there. Wild animals, escaped slaves, pirates. Yeah, pirates. A whole bunch of them, out east. So if you're heading out there, you'll need the proper gear.
I know actually how to get all these things, so I don't think
I have to get going.
Right,
I know how to get all these things already.
I don't know.
Brilliant. Now,
Your report, Lieutenant.
Right.
I'm afraid the delivery is somewhat smaller this.
Whoa, look, who do we...
Blast it and bugger it. I'll keep the whole colony fed. I'll tell you. Bug...
Any work going here?
Any work going here?
About bloody time someone asked. Know much about cooking?
I can boil water.
Oh, wonderful. I can use you for a messenger. But I still need someone to help in the kitchen. How about your girlfriend here? She looks like a lass who knows her way around the kitchen.
And you look like
That's a bit
fat
sexist.
creep who's going to get a knee in the balls.
Oh shit.
Give me a minute. I'll sort it out.
Right, cook now, Paddy. Let's
So
talk about this
how
first.
exactly are we going to find out where Steelbeard buried his treasure?
Easily. The same way as you get most men to... Not like that. I just mean enough rum and he'll be singing us.
About the kitchen thing.
About that kitchen.
There's nothing to...
It's only for one day.
It's only for one day.
So you offered my services and not your own?
Well, I'm a... and you're a...
There's a name for men like you, and it's not Captain.
We could really use the gold.
We? So I do all the work and you take the money, eh?
I can help get supplies from...
Oh, perhaps you can pick me out a special new outfit for any other jobs you want to...
What about this?
I'm not good enough to try
No.
it.
Good girl.
Good girl.
Mention it again.
You need some grog.
You need some grog.
Patty has 0. Let's give her some grog.
Here, take a bottle.
Good.
Here, take a bottle.
Great,
I
thanks.
think... I actually think you gotta give her some loads of
About
grog.
the kitchen.
Over my dead...
Good girl.
Mention it again.
I think you
Whoa,
actually do
look,
think you've
who
got to do
we
that.
have here?
If it isn't the lout.
He even looks like a lout. Do you know what he did?
The Commandant didn't say. Something unspeakable to that girlfriend of his.
Shut up.
The dirty dog. Come on, let's go.
Right, what was I gonna
Let's
do?
get something to eat.
I'm afraid the delivery is somewhat smaller this time.
How much money have I got? 700.
What do you mean by smaller? I have to hear my lieutenant. What do you mean by smaller?
A few of the crates are missing.
Missing? How?
Pirates must have crept into the storehouse at night.
But the storehouse is guarded at night, is it not? What do you mean by,
The guards were elsewhere, sir. Chasing the runaway slave, sir.
Hey, what?
Don't shoot the messenger, sir.
And who should I shoot, Lieutenant?
It's all Di Fuego's fault. He ordered me to halve the number of guards.
Di Fuego! The High Council should never have allowed a civilian to take command.
My thoughts exactly, Commandant.
Did I ask your opinion? Dismissed.
Right. I need some gold, and I believe the guy up here actually sells you some clothes. So I'm gonna go get some clothes first, because you need some clothes to be able to talk to people to get more quests.
So, I guess you want to speak to the...
What's the prisoner doing here?
We sent him into the fields with the Moluccas, but Riley reckoned he was too much. So, he's gonna...
Ah, wait there, I need to talk to the original guy, don't I, to actually get the quests. To get some clothes. I thought I could just bypass it, but obviously not. Get some clothes, I'm just going to skip through all this text. Map of the island.
You'll never... At least...
Do you know anything about the pirates?
Do you know?
Ask.
Supplies. Right. None of that's worth actually reading. It basically just tells you where to go, and I will kind of just tell you as I go on anyway. As I've done this little bit of a section, I'm really close to where I got up to anyway.
I hear you sell clothes.
Yeah?
Pedro might have mentioned it.
Look if you want.
Right. Oh shit.
Show me.
Right, I need to buy all this. All that, because it gives me nice stats. It gives me really good stats compared to the shit I've got on at the moment. And... all... Yeah, you see on the side, yeah. Bulletproof 2, bulletproof 2. And it's the same. What's better here? Yeah, this is better. Gives me better stats. So yeah, we're looking snazzy. I'm looking snazzy.